My name is Jaiprashant Mohanram and you are watching Car Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I am at Raja Nissan Marthalli for this baby. This is the Magnite CNG, a CNG powered car that Nissan has launched quite recently. Starting price 6.14 lakh rupees plus 75,000 rupees for the CNG kit. But this is the top end Techna Plus model, which costs about 10.02 lakh rupees with the CNG kit. Top end ex-showroom price. Now, come closer. I'll give you a quick overview of what really has changed in the Magnite with the CNG powered kit. So let's start with the walk around now, shall we? This is the Techna Plus model, the absolute top end variant, which has been outfitted with this dealer CNG kit. But guess what? Nothing has changed from the outside. It looks exactly like the petrol engined model. There are no changes on the outside. This is the facelifted Magnite, of course, and what you get is you are getting a new front fascia, which makes it look more aggressive than before. Then on the profile, you get some more changes. You have new alloy wheels. Alloy wheel design is new, but overall the profile is very Magnite-ish. It's a handsome looking car, so not much has changed in the way the car looks from the outside. Now let me go to the rear. The tail lamps are new again. This is related to the facelifted model and not exactly the new Magnite, as you know, the CNG as such. So this is what the car looks like in terms of exteriors. So nothing really has changed on the outside. Remember, this is a dealer fitment, though the company is offering you a 3-year 100,000 kilometers warranty on the CNG powered variants as well. But there is a catch. You'll have to fit the CNG kit within 2 years of your purchase. So that is important. If you don't do that, this fit will not, the CNG kit will not be warranted. So if you want warranty, so this is basically the exterior walk around of the CNG powered Magnite. Now let me jump into the inside and show you a couple of changes. I'm sitting inside the cabin of the facelifted Nissan Magnite. This is the CNG powered model with a dealer powered CNG kit. In terms of changes, the Magnite facelift gets a bunch of changes compared to the pre-facelift model, but the CNG powered model has literally the same cabin, because this again is a dealer fitted kit. So you get a bunch of changes that's there in the facelift that also comes to this car. Good thing is, even in a CNG powered model, what you get is you get an infotainment unit that has wireless, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That's a good thing. Apart from that, you get cruise control, because this is the Techna Plus top end trim. So a CNG car with cruise control is pretty cool. So that is about it. Soft touch dashboard, etc., which is there in the facelift, also comes to the CNG. Not much has changed there. So this is the cabin of the car. A nice place to be. It's like quite contemporary, much more upmarket than the older Nissan Magnite. So that is a good thing about this car. So this is the cabin experience. It's got 6 airbags. It's got about 50 new safety features. I think about 30 new segment first safety features. So it's like a safe car, and it's also got a 4-star global NCAP rating. So it's a safe car that you're seeing. This is the overall cabin of the car. Reasonably well appointed for the price you're paying. 10.02 lakh rupees ex-showroom for the top end CNG trim, Techna Plus. Remember, you get this with only one engine, with a 1 litre petrol triple cylinder engine with 72 PS of peak power and 96 Newton meters of peak torque. In CNG, those numbers will be lower, but Nissan's not giving us numbers yet. This car, this is the center console. This is a start stop button. You also have an armrest. So all in all, reasonably well appointed for a CNG powered car. Nobody's gonna complain. As I said, the solitary change in the Magnite CNG is this switch. This is the CNG Switch. This car starts off in petrol, since it's aftermarket, a dealer fitted CNG unit with company warranty. This switch is what you'll have to enable every time you start this car. It starts off in petrol, then you'll have to shift to CNG. This is typical of every car that comes with a kit, a dealer fitted CNG or an aftermarket kit. This is the bonnet of the CNG powered Magnite. So yeah, there is some insulation under the bonnet. That's a good thing. So everything related to CNG is here. That's the pressure gauge for when you fill it up with CNG. That's one change. And here, this is where you fill your gas, your CNG filling. and this is your safety valve where you turn this off and on. You'll be able to completely disable CNG and this car will run only on petrol. Okay, apart from the switch inside, this is the external cutoff for the CNG. So these are the changes on the outside, on the towards the engine of the car. Apart from this, nothing has changed. This is the 1 liter engine, which is a triple cylinder, naturally aspirated engine, 72 PS of peak power, 96 Nm of torque. Nissan has not given out numbers with CNG, but I estimate it to have at least 10% power and torque drop. So it will become a little sluggish, but there for city use, but not for so much for highways. That's why you will have to shift into petrol while you do the highway runs. So this is the engine area of the underbonnet view of the Nissan Magnite CNG. Going towards the boot of the car, let me show you. Open the boot of the car, so that is the CNG tank. It's a 7mm tank designed specifically for the Nissan Magnite, they say, and it's properly reinforced so that you don't have to have worries about safety. And there's a reasonable amount of boot capacity even with a CNG tank in it, So just look at this. This is the amount of space. So reasonable amount of space. Even with a, you can fit in a couple of large suitcases, or at least one large suitcase, if not a couple, and a few soft bags. So this is actually a capacious boot even with the CNG kit. So this is a 10 kg CNG tank, and Nissan claims about 24 kilometers of efficiency. So you'll be getting about 200 kilometers on a full tank of CNG is what I suppose. So this is the CNG tank of the Magnite. So we've come to an end of our walk around of the Nissan Magnite CNG. As I've already explained, if you want something that is a petrol car but you don't have the option of a diesel car, a CNG car is a great option for you, especially in the city. With more and more CNG penetration across the country, I think a CNG car makes sense especially for those who don't want the expense of a diesel. Diesels tend to generally be more pricier than CNG cars. So this is a CNG car powered by a 1 liter petrol engine. You get multiple options. Vizia is the base, Tecna is the top end trim. Everything that you can buy in the Magnite with a 1 liter petrol engine and the manual gearbox, the naturally aspirated petrol engine, you can go for the CNG kit along with that engine. 75,000 rupees is the price of the CNG kit. You just have to add it to the price of the Magnite, anything, the 1 liter empty variants. Then you get a CNG powered car. You also get a warranty, 3 years, 100,000 kilometers. So what more can you want from a CNG powered car? And this is a very affordable car, 6.89 lakh rupees ex-showroom starting price for the CNG model. If you like this kind of content, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Also do subscribe to the Car Talk channel. So this is Mr. Mohan, digital manager at Raja Nissan. So he's been kind enough to give us the car for a full walk around even before launch. The car is actually launching today. So if you want to take a test drive of this car, or you want to book this car, you want to come have an in-depth view of this car, you may contact Mr. Mohan. And now Mr. Mohan will tell you his number. Sir, please tell your number.
Yes, sir. 7022 626368.
So please contact this number, Mr. Mohan, digital manager at Raja Nissan. He'll be organizing a test drive and the bookings, etc. for you. Thank you very much for watching.